Have you ever caught an animal staring at you and felt weirdly uncomfortable? Not scared, just watched. Like there was something going on behind its eyes. Because for a long time, humans assumed animals barely thought about us at all. We thought they just reacted instinctively. Eat, run, sleep, survive. Modern science is starting to reveal something much stranger. Animals are not just aware of humans. Many of them are actively studying us, remembering us, talking about us to each other, and in some cases, fearing humans more than any other predator on Earth. Even lions, even wolves, even bears. Think about how insane that is for a second. A deer hears a wolf howl? Dangerous. But a human voice? Even worse. In multiple studies, researchers found wild animals reacted more strongly to normal human sounds than to actual apex predators. Not because humans are louder or faster, but because humans are different. We kill from impossible distances. We return with fire, with machines, with traps, with things no animal evolved to understand. To a wild animal, humans probably seem less like predators and more like natural disasters that learned how to walk. And animals know it. Scientists even have a term for us now: super predators. Because humans kill more adult prey than almost every other predator combined. Not for survival alone, sometimes for land, sometimes for sport, sometimes accidentally. And wildlife has adapted around that reality. Not over millions of years, right now. Coyotes are becoming nocturnal just to avoid humans. Birds in cities learn traffic patterns. Foxes memorize garbage schedules. Some monkeys have literally learned to steal valuables from tourists, then trade them back for. That's not instinct, it's adaptation to civilization. But this is where things start getting genuinely unsettling. Because animals don't just recognize humans as a species. Many recognize specific humans. Specific faces, specific voices, specific behaviors. And one experiment proved it in the creepiest way possible. Researchers once captured wild crows while wearing rubber masks. Years later, those same crows still attacked the exact mask on sight. But then something even stranger happened. Young crows, birds that had never seen the researchers before, also started attacking the mask. The older crows had taught them. Somehow, the message spread through generations. This human is dangerous. Imagine that from the crow's perspective. You're so dangerous, parents warn you about its face. And crows aren't the only ones doing this. Elephants remember villages where humans harmed their herds. Horses remember abusive handlers years later. Even fish have shown the ability to recognize individual divers, which means when an animal looks at you, it may not see a human. It may see safe, unsafe, familiar, or dangerous. And nowhere is this relationship stranger than with dogs. Because dogs didn't just become friendly wolves. Over thousands of years, they evolved into specialists at reading human behavior. Your dog watches your eyes, your posture, your voice, your breathing, even your stress levels. Scientists found dogs can follow human gestures better than chimpanzees in some situations, which is unbelievable when you think about it. Chimpanzees are genetically closer to us. Dogs understand us socially better. Why? Because humans accidentally created an animal perfectly tuned to human emotion. The friendliest survived. The calmest survived. The ones best at understanding humans survived. Until eventually, dogs became experts on us. That guilty look your dog gives you, the sad eyes, those expressions may have evolved specifically for humans. Your dog probably doesn't understand what money is, politics, your job even means. But it understands your mood. It knows your routines. It notices when something feels wrong. And if you've ever had a dog suddenly comfort you during a bad moment, you already know how weirdly human that feels. But pets are only part of the story, because science is discovering something uncomfortable about farm animals too. Most people imagine cows, pigs, and goats as simple creatures, but they remember far more than we used to think. Cows remember pigs solve puzzles surprisingly fast. Goats look toward humans for help when confused. And studies show farm animals react differently depending on who approaches them. Not humans in general, specific human, meaning animals aren't just experiencing pain. They're forming associations, opinions, memory. A cow may forget the shape of a gate, but remember the human who heard it.
Now, imagine being a predator, watching humans for the first time. A wolf, a tiger, a bear. What exactly would humans even look like to you? We walk upright, control fire, travel inside roaring metal objects, destroy forests, kill from impossible distances. To predators, humans probably seem deeply unnatural. Maybe that's why most predators avoid us whenever possible. Not because they can't kill us, but because humans are unpredictable in ways nature usually isn't. And honestly, that unpredictability might be the scariest thing about us. Here's the question scientists still can't fully answer. Do animals understand that humans have minds? Not just bodies moving around, but thoughts, intentions, awareness. Some evidence suggests highly intelligent animals might. Dogs behave differently when humans are watching them. Chimpanzees understand attention. Crows plan around human behavior, meaning some animals may realize there's something happening behind our eyes, not just movement, thought. And that leads to the strangest realization of all. Humans barely think about how animals see us, but animals spend huge parts of their lives adapting to humans, avoiding us, watching us, learning us, teaching future generations about us. To much of the animal kingdom, humans are not ordinary creatures. We are environmental events, living storms, capable of feeding entire populations or destroying entire ecosystems. Protectors, destroyers, companions, monsters, depending entirely on which human and animal encounters.
So the next time an animal stares at you for a little too long, remember this. You are not the only one trying to understand what's happening. That animal may be trying to understand you too, trying to figure out whether you are safe, dangerous, or something far worse. And honestly, that might be the most human thing about them. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe for more videos exploring the strange, hidden side of our world. And comment below, what animal do you think understands humans the best? Crows, dogs, dolphins, or something even smarter than we realize? I'll see you in the next one.